today we're gonna be doing something a little different. I'm just gonna kind of like mess around. And so today we're gonna be using Midis. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it, but I'm gonna pronounce it like that because that's how I've been pronouncing it. Basically how this works is it's what's called a non-linear sequencer. The easiest way to explain this is to just like draw a box. This is a little box I drew, and so it's like cute. What does it do? So basically what happens is when I click play, this node is called the start node. And what happens is it will shoot out a like little electric pulse, and then that'll just travel from one node to the next node based on like whatever line I have. Right, it's making sense. As you can tell, every time a electric beam passes through one of these little squares, it will play a certain note, and the note is specified in this little panel right here. Let's say I want to create a chord. Let me set it up. So that's pretty cool. Now you might be wondering, okay, that's great. You made a chord using a square. However, this can get pretty complex pretty quickly, and it's really fun. Let's make the same square, but I'm gonna actually have all these notes muted. So when I click play, nothing's gonna play, right? Because all these nodes are muted. But what you can do is you can connect and like branch out nodes into different different setups. And so like, let's just say I wanna do something like this. The electric pulse is going to go at like whichever one of these paths are green. But what you can also do is have it so that it goes down both paths. So now I gotta get a little loop going on. What I have right here is basically just like a little clock. It'll just like send out a pulse, in this case, every 4 beats. Each of these like grid lines is like 1 BPM, if you want to think of it like that. You can have this note branch out into different types of melodies. And so you can just like, you know, keep on building it on from here. There's like some other stuff. We'll get there when we get there. I kind of like what we're doing right now. I'm gonna try to work something with this. You know what? I'm gonna time lapse this. I am back and I have something going on. Hey, so this is me editing the video, and the audio for like the rest of the recording got like really messed up. So I'm gonna be using the audio that came from my phone. So if it doesn't sound as good, that's why. So what I have going on right now, this little section right here is like kind of the bass line, but what ends up happening is when you play it, is this path will normally branch here, but on the second pass through, it will branch through where the melody goes. So it's kind of like echoing the melody a little bit, right? What if we get some notes going on over here? Normally, it's going to go to nothing. Then, let's say every other time it goes this way, it kind of does something like this. And then what you can do is you can kind of like set random. So like now it will randomly go up or down 3 half steps. So maybe we can make this like a new instrument. Okay, that's nice. Let's make the piano a little more pretty because it doesn't sound pretty right now. Let's see what this sounds like. I don't think we're in the right key, but I don't hate what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing though. It's doing it in minor. Maybe I should do this in minor though. Can this, there's a card that's preventing glare. I'm quickly about to give up on that. What the line is doing. Let's adjust the rhythm a bit. See, now we're getting somewhere. You see, like it gets fun and it gets groovy. Next, I want to add drums. Drums is the hardest thing on this thing. I mean, like if I really wanted to, I could just like do something like this and it will work. Like that works. Not particularly interesting though. But then that's where it kind of gets difficult with like making it, I don't know what the word is, like cohesive. Something that's fun to do with like non-repetitive drum beats is having one thing be like consistent and then everything else is like relatively like mostly random. Having that consistency there is very important because it allows you to establish a beat, but then it can still make like the drums kind of interesting. So I'm gonna try to do that. The hi-hat consistent and stable, and I don't know the word for it, but I'm gonna just like get some like thing going. I'm not even gonna really like pay attention to the rhythm. Like let's just do that. And I don't know, like it'll branch out. You can do like, you can have like a portal. It's this red line, and so if I were to connect these to this, is the electric path will go straight there. Like that. So I like that idea. I want to time everything out so that it's between these two, like a normal beat. So this is this much this way and then one this way. So because this one has this length to go. I don't think this is right, but I'm pausing for this because this is going to take me a while and you guys aren't going to see it. The math is now math. And it didn't work at all the first time I did, so my theory was completely wrong. But now it's working. So these will end at different times. So for whatever reason, and I can't figure this out, and this is kind of surprising because I'm good at math, no matter which path it takes, it's not gonna line up with, this isn't like synced up with this part. I'm gonna add some more of these things to make it a little more advanced. Something I wish you can do in this program is like wire everything up at the same time, because from what I can tell, you can't do that. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Let's do the math together. 2, 3. This electric piano is sounding a lot more like a guitar than I thought it would. I kind of want to see if I can put like a delay on it. Getting that ambient guitar vibe. I don't know. I feel like that's what it's functioning as. Yeah, that's like big vibes. Actually, you know what I am gonna put? I don't know if I have this up right now. Channel Matrix. Yes, I love this plugin. So basically how it works, like it's a delay plugin. Like instead of like a regular delay, like you can adjust like, so these are all the different like little like echoes that the sound is gonna go through. And I like what's going on. Let's keep it going. I'm going to add some effects since we're here. Okay, this is pretty cool so far. To kind of keep the piece going alive, or keep it alive, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to now get a little fancier. You're able to set how long something will stick on a certain path. So for example, if I adjust the weights for these two, for this branch, so that this node gets prioritized 4 times. It will play this one 4 times first and then go to this. So then what I can do with that, I can create a little extended bridge. And then I have one more instrument that I can use that I have set up. I'm gonna make some chords. Hopefully these chords sound good. That's one of the problems like making music like this, you really just have to trust the process. Okay, let's hear how it sounds. Yeah, if it's, as long as it's just a little bit louder and a little bit longer. This sounded pretty good so far. I like what's going on right now. I don't think this computer can handle so much going on. It's recording stuff, it's doing this, it's doing that. Why is it lagging? Don't do that. Pretty cool. I think it sounds nice. Especially considering I literally just made this on the whim. Although, it definitely took longer than expected. So, yeah, this is Midi Newest. This is just kind of like a messing around video. I really wanted to just like show this app out because it's really cool. I just like thinking of music in a different way than we usually do. Because like I feel like all the time we're just trying to like picture music as something that's like linear, like a single direction, like it only goes this way. But like this kind of shows that it's like a little more than that. Like you kind of can like make it a little more interesting. So yeah, if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe because I'm gonna post more like this, and make sure to keep following me on social media and all that because I do have an album coming out soon and I will be posting more about what's coming up for that. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. See ya!